Germany is a broken country. Germany is bad. The people are sad. Everything is things are not working. Hey guys, everybody has their own explanation, and I believe everybody speak for themselves. I'll give a review on this video, which we're gonna play to you right now. Like and subscribe, please, if you are new to the channel. If you have any interest in migration or immigration or traveling all over the world, around the world, and in Germany, please, this is a channel for you. I thank everybody who have subscribed to the channel and who is liking the channel, supporting the channel to grow. Please, we need more subscribers, and please, if you're new to the channel, it's your first time and you like topics interesting in migration, immigration, traveling around the world and in Germany, please, this is a channel for you. Just hit the like button and subscribe. So we're gonna play a video of this guy saying his own thing, what concerns him in Germany.
Guys, if you are thinking to come to Germany to live, just forget it. This country, it's broken. I arrived here from Portugal 2 years ago. I came in the hope to make some more money, to see a different perspective, to meet a new culture. Forget. This country is broken, and I never saw so many disorganization like in here. Every time I try to do something, never works. The people that are in their places, they cannot work. They don't know the laws, they don't know what to do, they don't provide the required information, the required papers that you need to fulfill what you have to fulfill. Nothing works. This country is broken. Every time I try to do something, I have to fix what these people did. I have to fix the problems they made. It's not worth it to come here. It's cold. Most of the people are very disrespectful. Not all of them, of course, there's exceptions. But I met many disrespectful people. People are not kind. It's just not worth it to come here. If your country and your situation is really bad and you have no other options, okay, try it. But I advise to all of you that think that Germany is a perfect country, if they think this is like the superpower of Europe, let me tell you, it is not. It's a fake image. This country is not what it seems to be in the outside. It is not. It's disorganized, it's completely broken. It doesn't work. I'm struggling to do so many things here, and if it was not for my friend, I could not do nothing. Everything is in German, which is normal because this is Germany, but there is no facilitating on anything. Besides, they are always increasing prices on everything. They're always asking for money for things that you not even know what you are paying for, but it's because it's the law, so they can take it and so they can ask from you more money. And I feel like I'm probably in a worse situation than I was before coming to Germany. Because even though I can get more money, the price of the things are so high that it puts me in the same place as I was before. I cannot afford more. I cannot put money on goals, objectives I have. It doesn't work. Germany, it's not what they portrayed. Germany, it's broken. It doesn't work to live here. Only people that live here for many years, they were born here, they are used to it. It's normal for them, this reality. This is normal. But from the perspective that I have from Portugal, this is a very disorganized country and it's broken. It doesn't work. These people don't know what they are doing. And then they will tell you for you to go back to your country. Instead of improving this country, instead of helping the people that come to this country, instead of helping the Germans to have a more organized and a better life here, they send you back to your country. They say, oh, if you are not well here, go back to your country. Instead of, let's see what other countries do better than us so we can improve. Portugal is not perfect, but I say by experience, Portugal is way ahead. Way more forward than Germany. And I bet many other countries in Europe are way ahead of Germany. It's only an image they have from Germany, nothing more. This is not a good life to live when you are surrounded by problems and situations these companies create, the state creates. You have to solve them. You have to solve their problem. You have to send letters and letters. You will receive letters and more letters. You will try to call them. They will not answer. You'll send emails. They will not answer. There are so many situations to talk about that if I don't try to put away from my head, I will go crazy. I will give you an example very fast. I wrote a letter to change house, and I had to write this letter to the company that owns the house where I live. I sent a registered letter to this company, so I paid more. So they get the letter fast, so I get a notification that they got the letter. You know what happened? Nothing. 1 month later, they send me a letter saying that they accept me to leave the house after the certain date. They took 1 month to answer me a registered letter that I pay more. So I have faster an answer, so I know they got the paper because it was an important paper. So again I say, if you want to come to live in Germany in hopes that you will have a greater life, it will not happen. Don't come to Germany, foreigners. Don't come.
We always give tips on what to do and what to expect when you come into a country, especially like Germany. We don't tell you don't come to Germany. We tell if you come to Germany, expect this, and please, if you are coming to Germany, know this is what you can do. This is what you're gonna do to get out of this situation that everybody is a slave in. Okay, so we give this kind of tips so that people can understand that this is what they are coming. We don't tell people don't come to this country, don't come because of your personal experience which you have, and you think that you can talk for everybody. You have your personal experience and you cannot tell people not to come to a, or go to a country or to visit a country because you have your personal experience with. And mind you, the guy who is speaking is from Portugal, okay? And in Portugal, they speak Portuguese, they don't speak German. So if he comes to Germany, he has to integrate fully into the system to know how the system functions, to know how Germany functions, just like every other person who has integrated into the system. Yeah, so if you cannot integrate to the system, then it's going to be very difficult for you. And these things takes time. Germany things takes time. Like I always say in my video, the bureaucracy in Germany is very, very lengthy. It takes a longer time for them to accept or to go through a document. It don't just anyway, you came and meet the system like that. It has been functioning like that. After the World War, they still top economic country in Europe. So it means that the system is functioning. If it has been working like that for years and people are still coming into their country and work and sending money back home, then it means that their system is working. So you cannot say it's not working because of your personal experience. Okay, and let me also tell you something. What you also have to understand, this guy is speaking for himself. He has his personal experience. He has his own problem with Germany. Yeah, like I always say, Germany has a lot of flaws. Okay, it is not a perfect country like any other country. Many countries, there's no country that is perfect. Okay, but what you have to expect in Germany is what is your problem. It's what supposed to be your problem, what you are expecting, what you have to do in Germany to go out of the situation at hand. This is the problem. This is the thing you have to put in your mind, what you are expecting. So you already know that Germany is a very tough country. It is a very tough country. Let me not lie to you. It's a very tough country. Yeah. So if you are coming to Germany and you think that it's soft, you're just gonna do soft jobs, and no, everything here is tough. It's very tough. It's for the brave. If you stay in Germany, you can stay any part in this world. So if this guy is from Portugal and he is speaking Portuguese, so when he comes here, the language barrier, it will be very difficult. The truth is that Germans also speak English, but it's not their language, it's not their preferable language. So they prefer to speak Dutch. They don't want to speak English. You speak English to them, they will understand, they listen to you. Yeah, but in the office, their official language is Dutch. So to them, if you do not speak Dutch, even though she or he can understand English, she can speak in English, But I think they have a something in their office where they tell them not to speak English, because if you do not speak Dutch, then you have to come with a translator who can translate to you. So that's how it is. What I also noticed with guys from Europe here is that they, when they go to a country, especially within Europe, they want preferred treatment. You know, they want this preference, like because they are from Europe. Okay, so and Germany doesn't offer that. Germany doesn't offer preference. Okay, so if a guy from Sudan is here and he has integrated into the system very well, and someone from France comes in, they will not give preference to the guy from France. They will not give, if you cannot integrate into their system, they give preference to those who have already integrated into the system. So they see them as one. They think that you are one with them, those who have integrated. But if you are from France and you have not integrated into their system, no, they don't consider you. They don't give you any preference. Those who are giving those preference, let me tell you, are those who are spoiling the country. Yeah, because in this country we have the first class Germans, we have the second class, and we have the third class. The first class are the real Germans, the original Germans, okay, and the second class are those who came through the war. After the war, you know, after the war, their parents came here. Yeah, so they are considered Germans. They are Germans, but you know, some just change their name into like Friedhof, Laura, all these kind of names. Yeah, Gerardine. They just change their name. So this, now they are Germans. Okay, so when they studied, or they give them a position where they can control, okay, these people make things very difficult for you. Hey, don't joke. They will make it very difficult for you. You send letters to them, they don't reply. They deliberately don't reply. You send emails, they don't reply. You call, they pick the phone and they talk very rudely. Yeah, they talk very rudely. So these are the people you experience in Germany. These are the people, when you see them, they are usually second class Germans. So they are like, so you want to have a passport like me, so you want to become a German like me. And the third class are those people who came here and got their passport here. People who came here years ago and they already have their passport. Yeah, these are the third class German. But the problem in this country is the second class German. You know, so they feel more as Germans. Since they feel more as Germans, they think that they have the right to be doing things. So when they put them in an office, man, you send letters, they do not reply. You call, they speak very rudely. Even when you go to the office, they will speak very rudely to you when they know that you're an immigrant. Especially when they know that you are an immigrant, they speak very rudely. This is why you hear this guy speaking like that. He has been experiencing these things. In Germany, I think they have culture, because when you enter the bus and you see an old person, for example, an old person who is standing, or the young people, you don't tell them. It's just something they know. They think they do. You see, one young person or two will just get up so that the old person can sit, and it's culture. I see that always. People who are living in Germany, one or two, you must have experienced that. When an old person enters, you see a young person will get up and ask the old person to sit. This country accepts a lot of immigrants, so many immigrants. Yeah, it's booming their economy. It's a two-way flow. It's booming their economy, and it's also helping a lot of immigrants. There are so many people in the world living that are depending on one or two persons in Germany. Their life depends on one or two migrants in Germany, which means that somebody is living in Germany, or group of people who are working and paying salaries to other families outside of Germany. 1,500 euro is the basic salary net you have in your account. 1,400, 1,500. When a company takes you permanently, they increase your salary maybe to 1,800 or 1,000 or 2,000 euros. So these are the kind of salaries you have. So if you are paying for an apartment, life will be very difficult for you. And the problem is that you're gonna have this money you always be having this kind of money all your life. So it makes people angry. That's why you see some people in Germany are really angry. The cold, they are lonely. Loneliness is so much in this country. Everybody try to have families, because the stress. Germany has stress, to be honest, because even the Germans are stressful. Many people in this country are stressful. Going to work, just getting up under the cold and going to work, it's stress. It's stress. Although man must work, you must make a living. but it's stressful because after a month you realize how much you have and you don't make any money, you cannot save much money, you start getting angry. You see, a lot of people are getting angry, a lot of people get stressed, all this because of this. They cannot save money. When the light bill comes, water bills, house, and they look at the money they have just spent, they cannot even save anything. They have paid for the car, pay for everything, they cannot save anything. They just get stressed over nothing. And you cannot quit, you cannot stop your job, because how are you going to feed, how are you going to take care of yourself if you stop your job? So even if the government pays for a while, the government will ask you to go back to work. If you don't go back to work, if you remember when the guy in Uganda, Idi Amin, told the Indians that he will make them to feel that they are sitting under fire while living in Uganda. That's how you will sit in Germany when you stop working. They will make you feel that you are sitting under fire or above fire. So fire is down, you are up, you are sitting. So they make things very difficult for you when you are not working. So that's why everybody try to work. They'll help you, they'll assist you while you are not working, but they will make it very difficult for you. So that's why everybody is working and people get very stressful. So what kind of people? And he is asking people not to come to Germany. Yeah, to be honest, Germany is not for everyone. Germany is not for everyone. Germany is for people who have families. A lot. Germany favors people with families, people who have families. Single people, no, not so much. Family, okay. Poor people, it's okay. It gives them a chance for them to change their life. Because when you are poor and you come to Germany, you have not touched money, you have not earned much money, you come to Germany, yeah, you have the opportunity to get a job, have work, and make a living for yourself, and even assist your family. But if you have a bigger dream, then it's not a country for you. If you are doing something that you are making money, like a trader, you are trading or working online and doing one or two stuff, then no. If you already have a talent, don't come to Germany. If you already have a talent and you are moving to somewhere, to a direction, don't come to Germany. If there are things that you are doing, please just keep doing your things. If you are poor and there's no other hope for you, just like the guy said, okay, just like he said, if you are poor, that one is a fact. If you are poor, that's when you come to Germany, because you can make a living, because the taxes are very high. If you already have a living and you think you just want to come and stay and enjoy life, no, life is going to be more miserable for you. Most people who have come here, their career have gone down. For example, look, Pat Atta, one Nigerian actor. Look at Pat Atta. Pat Atta, one Nigerian actor, is now a cook. He's a cook here. So many people, they are just hiding. Stars, people who were working, doing well in Africa. When they come here, you cannot be doing those kind of things again. Yeah, your career just go down. You have to integrate into the system. To integrate into the system, it takes you a very long time. The process is very lengthy. So before you integrate, do those the language courses and everything, all these things, they take time. Okay, it's a good country. It has helped a lot of people to go out of poverty. You don't expect to be rich when you come to Germany. You don't expect to be rich. No, you're not gonna be rich. You're not gonna be rich. If you're planning to be rich, it's not here. People if you are planning to save money, okay, if you're planning to save money, then you can come to Germany. If you're planning to really save money and you know that you have a dream that you just want to save money, and after a while maybe you go back, or you go back. It's hard. Many people come and say they will go back, but when they start working, they think it becomes the time you used to integrate, the time you used to work and all those things, it becomes 5 years, and in 5 years you have not saved anything. So what do you want to go back for? So some people just remain and stay and work because this is where you only work. Germany is just like that. Don't come and say I want to be singing music. Nobody's going to listen to your music. Don't come and say I have talent, I have talent, I'm doing comedy. Nobody's gonna watch your talent. People get angry over nothing here. People get angry over nothing. So you will not be making people laugh like, in Africa, anything. You don't People don't laugh like that here. You cannot laugh anyhow here. That talent which you said you have, you come and make it in Germany. You do your music. You do your music, five people will listen. You do your music, small old women, one. Bro, if you are good where you are, if you're doing something in your life and you're making it, don't just waste your time, just like he said, and come to Germany. However, we should base our mind on positive things. Okay, the country has helped all of us. We are talking today because we are in the country, so it has helped all of us. Germany can as well be very, very frustrating. Oh my god. Germany can as well be very, very frustrating, let me just tell you this. See, you cannot trust Germany, especially if you seek asylum, something. If you have not had your permanent resident permit, okay, please know that you cannot trust Germany. You cannot. Because if you have seek asylum and you're still waiting for a response, please don't do anything. Don't think, don't make a plan. Don't make a plan. You don't make a plan if you have not have your permanent resident permit, because anything can happen in Germany. I will tell you a story. I have this friend of mine, so when the guy seek asylum, like in America where they say, I arrived in America, I just go and rent an apartment and stuff, and I just get a work, I just get a job, and I go and rent an apartment and start work, start paying my bills alone, my doing my stuff, and living my life as a single person. So this girl rented, she seek asylum, and later she was transferred to a camp, and in that camp she got a job, and she started working. She looked for an apartment. Her apartment cost everything 600 euros. So she was working and earning like 1.5, and she was working more overtime. So she was working very hard too. So she paid for her apartment. She worked 3 months and paid the apartment 3 months. So after a month, they sent her doodoo. They sent her doodoo. Doodoo. It means it's a kind of document. That one is it's another topic. It's a kind of document that when the government sends to you, you have to stop work. By then, this was 2019. By then, so in that during that time, she had to stop work. They asked her to stop her work. So now she will be living on, I think, maybe 200 euros a month. So the government will be assisting her with just 200 euros a month, just be sitting and waiting until the government tell her what to do. So with this dodo, how can she pay now for her apartment? She already rented this apartment and paid the woman 3 months. Now she wanted to leave. The woman said, no, I have contract with you for 3 months, so you have to complete your 3 months. If not, thank you very much for the remaining 2 months. So I'm just trying to say, it's not a country where you can plan if you do not have your resident permit. Please, before you make any plan, like I want to stay in this country, you have to have your resident permit. It's, however, no doubt that you find people that have been here for 18 years without a resident permit, a permanent resident permit, sometimes even a temporary resident permit. You will find people. Sometimes they might give it to you, and something comes up, you do a crime, and you go and renew, and they don't renew. So it's just normal. Yeah, it's normal. People lose their resident permit. People can have it and lose. So you can always see people who have stayed here a very long time. You don't judge them, because it can also happen to you. You cannot evade the law here. The laws here, that every time they send you like 100, every day you come and meet letters every day. It's only letters. Sometimes you wonder what these people are doing in the office, just sending letters or what. So it's just like the guy was saying, yeah, they send a lot of letters to people, and these letters are much letters. So you don't have the time to read all those things. So yeah, they're simply telling you get a lawyer. They're simply telling you, they are just giving jobs to their lawyer, just like they are offering us jobs. They are also giving jobs to their lawyers. So these things is just normal like that. So you cannot trust Germany on that part if you have not had your resident permit, because like many people that I know have left this country. Some went voluntarily, some went involuntarily. So, but many people left in one way or the other. Yeah, it's the country that's for the brave, like I said. Mm. Some people cannot take that waiting, since the country has a very large and lengthy bureaucracy system. So some people cannot wait. No, but not everybody is patient to wait. And sometimes even before you want to do something, or maybe go for a study or something, they will take years before you apply, before you accept your application. But however, the country has helped a lot. Okay, I've seen a lot of blacks, like I know this is, look, let me put this screen, this is, look at this screen capture. This is a friend of mine who has been accepted in a course for 30,000 euros. Look at the cost. It costs 30,000 euro for him to study in just this IT course. Who's paying for this? Is the government that is paying for this. Which government in the world will be doing that? So, and just to tell you, okay, there are some people who are fortunate, who are happy with the country, just as there are some people who are not happy, like the guy who is speaking here. He said, okay, all this kind of stuff, but telling people not to come to a country because of your personal experience, your personal feelings, it's not the best way. You can tell them what to do, expect, and but the part which he said, please, if you are living well where you are, if you are enjoying life where you are, or you have a way to live life, please don't come. If you want to go for a training where you are, and you have the possibility to do your training where you are, please don't come. Don't come. If you are doing something, you know that you have a future, a plan, which you want to execute, and you are already working on it, don't come. This is just the truth. If you are living in abject poverty, and you think it will help to solve your family problems, yes. If you are already in Germany, ask people who are in Germany. Many people will not say the truth, but this is just how it is. This is just how it is. You see, it takes very long time for people here, and I will not even say make it, because we are not making it. Not making it. How can you make it when the tax man is there waiting? You cannot make it. And yeah, not everyone know the law. Okay, like for example, I went to do my resident permit under Article 25/3, which is called Funfus Abs Dry. Okay, I read law in school, so I know these things. So when I went to do the resident permit, it was sent by Berlin. This guy, I went to my city and I showed him the document, and he said, okay, can I have your passport? I said, no, you don't need my passport for this. To do this, I just need just my fingerprint and all these photocopy documents which I already brought. I'm already ready. He said, no, you cannot tell me what I'm doing here. He said, I need your passport. I said, you cannot ask me my passport, sir. I said, I'm not giving you my passport. Secondly, I don't even have a passport. So don't tell me you need my passport. And he said, if you don't want to give me your passport, because in the law says that before having a resident permit, you ought to have a passport. I look at him. I said, this one, is he new here or what is happening? I was just like, what? I also read, I know the law. In Article 25, under it says you can apply on doing the first time. If you do not post a passport, you can apply. It doesn't matter if you have a passport. So I was like, okay, let me see what he's doing. So we're like arguing, and he said, if I don't want to, I said, no, I'm not giving you any passport, because I do not have a passport first. And the law says that you are supposed to do the resident permit. One is from Berlin, okay, and it's under Article 25/3. We started arguing in the office. Okay, people, our voice were loud, so I started arguing. So I was like talking a little bit loud. So I said, no, you don't. You have to understand. He said, okay, so I'm sorry. Then you have to leave. So I was explaining to him. One of the colleague heard when we were arguing, and the colleague came and asked why we were arguing. I explained to the colleague. She asked me to go out and wait. So when I went out, she talked to him and they spoke. And later, like 10 minutes, they called me back again inside, and They did the resident permit. They asked me to put my fingerprint and give them all the documents which I brought. Imagine if I did not know. If I did not know, that one guy in that one office would have just sent me back home and I would have just gone back home. So if I did not know, imagine how many guys he must have done that to. So when he does that to some guys, so this guy now will just go and pay money to lawyers. It costs 600 euros. Sometimes you even go to a lawyer. Let me tell you, you sometimes go to a lawyer. You tell the lawyer your thing, your case. He doesn't understand at that instance. You have to give him time to go and read the law. You are stressed here. Many people are stressed here, okay? But their families are enjoying back home, are enjoying. Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah. For example, my friend sends back home 1,500 euros a month. He earns 2,200. So in that 2,200, he doesn't have to pay any bills because he stays in the camp. So he doesn't pay. He pays just 36 euro like that. 336 euro. That's what he pays as his bill. Everything. Then the rest, Germany food is very, very cheap in Germany. So the rest he has to send back home. So he sends everything back home. So imagine, and he has been doing that for 5 years. So imagine how his family is living. They enjoy you. So they are enjoying. So he's sacrificing. He's not happy because he doesn't seem happy. He's sacrificing. But what's the need? But he's just one person and the family are huge. So it's just what other people don't understand about us. Yeah, this is just how it is. So but guys, yeah, but I don't know how it is. I don't know how it is. So you guys can comment on what you think, what you think about this guy. Comment on your own take. Thank you and see you in the next video, guys.